Good evening. We begin with an update tonight on the next steps for the trial of Jeffrey Slocum, the former neurologist accused of sexually assaulting 50 female patients in his office in Kitchener. Nearly 6 years after the first criminal charges were laid, the case continues to make its way through the courts. CTV's Krista Simpson joins us now with the latest. Krista.
Ashley, Slocum's case was briefly in court today for a status update and to confirm the next steps. And as you noted, this case has been before the courts for some time now. It was in September 2019 that Waterloo Regional Police initially charged Slocum with 34 counts of sexual assault. That number rose to 63 by the time his trial began 2 years later in September 2021. There were several breaks between court dates and some of the charges were dropped along the way, bringing the number of counts he pleaded not guilty to 50. The evidence portion of the trial ended more than 2 years after it began in October 2023. Since then, the lawyers on both sides have been preparing and providing the judge with written submissions. Justice Craig Perry is now going through the extensive materials, describing it in court today as an odyssey. In court today, he said that he is about 3/4 of the way through. This case is set to return to court in October for another short status update. And then a week has been set aside in November in anticipation for oral closing submissions from both the Crown and defense. These dates will be more than 6 years after the first charges were laid and more than 4 years after the trial started. And there are still a few steps to go before there is a verdict. Ashley.
All right, Krista Simpson with that update tonight. Thank you, Krista.